Hanging out today with the garage helper. Make a quick little video on replacing a clutch. How to split the case, pull the water pump off, put new clutch plates in, adjust everything. But we were in a rush to get ready for a race in Grand Prairie, so we replaced the clutch quickly. So you have to watch somebody else's clutch video if you want to see how it's done. But we have some information that is worthwhile sharing, and it's regarding the clutch plates and an upgrade. So here we have a full set of clutch plates. Now, we replaced it, like I said, without the video. There are some very good videos out there. If you look for a full fiber mod video, you'll find where people will explain how to replace these clutches and do an upgrade. But there's one thing that they don't mention that is certainly worthwhile. So these clutch plates are actually in perfectly good condition, but this clutch was slipping, and I'll show you why. So once you pull your clutch apart, you'll get 7 regular looking clutch plates, and then you'll come to a spot where on your clutch boss you'll have this retaining wire. You have to pop this out, and then you can get this half fiber plate, and you can see this one's all burnt. Look at the difference. Now the other big difference that everybody else seems to notice, the amount of fibers here and here, the contact area is much less. This first fiber plate is always the one that slips first, and it will be fried, and your other clutch plates will be just fine. So what people will explain to you to do is replace this one with one of these, and you're good to go. But you can do better. You should certainly replace this one. So you pull out your stack of 7, you pull this retaining wire off, you get this single half fiber plate out, and behind that you'll see these 2 beveled washers. They actually fit in the middle of this, and they make it the same dimensions as the full fiber plate. So when people tell you to do the full fiber mod, you take out this half plate, these 2 washers, you toss them aside, and then you just buy an extra regular clutch plate. Now that is much better. Your clutch will last way longer, but for the same price, if you want to upgrade to a better Yamaha part, what you can do is Yamaha makes the same clutch plate for a couple years of 450 quad and the MT-07 bike, which has considerable more horsepower than the Raptor. Now look at this. So half fiber plate, regular Raptor plate, and now look at these ones. 50% bigger again. If you put in a full 8 stack of these plates, you'll have a significant upgrade to your clutch. It'll grab really hard and it won't slip. Now we put these plates in the red Raptor. We did a num-bum since then, so that's about 1,400 race kilometers. We put a fresh clutch pack in the blue Raptor before last race. We tested it out at -30 and then -40 for a day, no issues. You can see, so if you get a stack of 8 of these, replace the first half fiber plate with one of these, and the remaining 7 plates with these as well, you will have the best stock clutch plates you can get, and they're cheap too. They're only about 11-12 bucks each. The part number 5TG16321. Your local dealership can bring those in. Like I say, they're not a lot of money. You can upgrade your clutch. Then all you need is the gasket for the crankcase. So then the gasket for the clutch cover crankcase, 1S3-15462. Get one of those. Get yourself 8 of these, and you're laughing. Upgraded clutch lasts a long time. So when you go to reassemble your clutch, you'll keep the solid metal clutch plates, unless they're discolored. You'll see they'll be all blue and discolored if they've been overheated. But if these clutch plates don't show a whole lot of slippage damage, like if they aren't black like this one, then your clutch plates in between should be fine too. So when you put them back in, you put in clutch plate in the bottom, sorry, a fiber plate in the bottom, then a clutch plate, alternating all the way back out. So your first plate on the bottom will be a fiber plate, which will be the new thicker one. Fiber plate at the bottom, fiber plate at the top, with alternating clutch plates in between. Put that all together, and you should be golden. So once you get all your clutch pieces back in, clutch plates and your fiber discs, when you go to put this cover on, there's a centerpiece here that can be tricky to line up. When you go to put this on, it'll seem like it wants to almost go on, but it hangs up. You can turn this counterclockwise and you feel it skipping off the gear in there. That's fine. If you wiggle this, you'll get it to seat in place. You just want to get the arm close, and there's a line on the case and there's a notch on here where you want it to be lined up when you're all done. So if you're a little bit off, that's okay. Before you put a bolt in, you can turn this and it will skip off. You want to get it so that when the spring's got a little bit of a tension, this line is lined up with this notch. And you bolt it all up, and it's beer time.